Hey guys, welcome to Isaiah's Reviews, and today we've got a little sweet video about Rokid Air. These are augmented reality headsets supposedly, but really all it is just a see-through image that you get. I think it's like a 43-degree field of view image, so it's like boom, like right here, big old image. Maybe if you're viewing a 120-inch projection screen sitting comfortably across the living room, something comparable maybe to that, maybe 100-inch, something like that, but not anything filling up your whole vision void and looking glamorous. You got to set your expectations correctly. I think with this product, it's easy to think and assume that it's way more than what it actually is. All it is going to pull whatever display that you want via the Type-C port and out that image to these glasses who reflects an image down and back into your eyes so that you can see through the image and see your reality, and then that reality is augmented by an image on each side that comes together to make one image that you see that kind of floats out in space. It's like 1800 nits, I think, is what the brightness is on it. So it's bright, but if you're in bright conditions, you're not going to see that image that well. It really works best kind of in lower light situations. And because you're tethered with a cable, you're not really going to be running around the place wanting to see through that image much. It might come in handy if you've got, I don't know, some kids or something like that, and you want to see what they got going on. But you also want to watch something as well while they watch TV. If you've got one TV that they're watching and you kind of want to watch something else and not let them see what you're watching, it's a discreet way to do it, completely discreet way to do it, and all that good stuff. But let's go through some of the packaging, the specs, and then I'll just tell you what I think about it. I got a cool little letter from them. See the letter? And then it says, hey, leave nobody behind here on the back. And it's got my astronaut number, which I'm astronaut number 146. That's cool. Rokid branded. So this is all out. Check this out. Bloop. Look at the little astronaut. Is that not pretty cool? The star encounters the aurora over a distance of billions of light years, while Rokid Air travels all the way for thousands of miles to get to you. That's cool. Little sticky thing came off, but that is a cool 3D kind of little poppy out image there. Hey Isaiah, that's me. Welcome to the Rokid planet. Enjoy your air, the Rokid team, and it's handwritten, so that's very nice and sweet of those guys. Here is the packaging. The packaging is very well done. It's very nice packaging. The artwork on the front is very simple, very simplistic, good. So it's basically a lot of foreign language on the back. You see Type-C. You see the model number, RA101, Rokid Air. Dual display module, field of view 43 degrees, 1080p times 2. So these are just 1080p displays that you'll see. But I guess the pixel density or whatever is so good that I don't think you need anything 4K. You might think, hey, it's that close to my eyes. I don't want a screen door effect. I want 4K, but in this case, I don't think you need it. This is a very good display, so they did a good job. Here's just the inside, and there you see where the glasses will sit, and your cable's there. I don't think anything is in there. Nope, everything's out and in the case. It does come with a sunglass case, which is branded with an R. Everything is premium. Everything does feel like you get your money's worth, I'd say, for this. So let's just look inside. The zipper feels good, feels premium. The little grippy thing that you grab the zipper with is nice. On the inside, the glasses will sit behind this little Velcro strip here, which holds the glasses down and in place. Does a good job of that. Up here, there's plenty of room for your USB-C cable that will hook to the glasses and your device. So it's a C-to-C, type C-to-C. And one end has an elbow on it, which makes it very comfortable when coming out of the back of the glasses here. And then the other one just straight pipes into your device. Microfiber cloth, the little manual, and some little eyeglass extenders, I do believe, with some vents in them. I think those are for if you wear glasses. You still get some vent holes on the sides of those, so I took those in to this pouch. There's room in here for other things, which we'll get to. that you may need, and we'll talk about what you might need depending on what phone you have, unfortunately. Pulling out the glasses, they do feel hefty and kind of futuristic. Look at these guys. Ooh, it just screams kind of future, right? Am I right here? Look at that. You can see how there's a lens inside of the glasses there that will ricochet the image down from the top down to here, back to your eyes, and then you see through that image because it reflects off this inside plate here that's separate from the external lens that you see on the front of the sunglasses like that. It's got super good padding, comfortable padding right back here on the back of the glasses that wrap around the head. So whenever you put it on, it kind of wraps around and gives a little cushion squeeze. There is no overwhelming compression from the sides. It sits extremely comfortable on the nose. So you can get through a movie, no problems. If you're on an airplane or whatever, you can get through that movie. There's absolutely no problem. But I find myself looking like this a lot, like I should be playing a piano as well, but I'm not, because this bar goes across the top and it obstructs the top field of view. And it's just something I'm not used to. So I'm constantly like trying to look like this. Even when I'm looking at the image, I'm kind of looking like this. I don't need to. All I need to do is just relax, look straight ahead. The image is like this. This is the image that you see. Everything else you can see pretty well, okay. It's not anything crazy, but it is a tinted lens here to kind of dial it down for you no matter what your conditions are so that you can see that image. The cable will plug into the back here, which is a little thicker design than this side. This side's a little more narrow than this one because this is where it plugs in. The Type-C does. I mean, you can lay down. You can lay down. If you kind of make the pillow kind of bunch it up right behind your head, you can lay down at night and watch a movie. And I'm happy to report that the audio that comes out through these two slits here, there's a slit right there and one on the opposite side as well, sounds fantastic. The speakers in here, the downward fire speakers from the frame, sound great. I was surprised. Really good job with the speakers. So if you're not bothering anyone around you, it's not super loud. It's like an open ear headset or something like that. I mean, you can hear the audio outside of yourself, but it's extremely comfortable. If you don't like wearing earbuds or headsets or anything like that, you could get by with being on one end of the couch, watching whatever you want, and maybe even sleeping next to someone and watching something as well. So they did a good job. You got these two little diopters, I think that's what they're called, that you can adjust that changes for your vision and stuff. So you have there's two wheels right here that are pretty good and stay in place. They're really firm, so they're not going to move on you, which is good. A little power button there to turn the image on and off, I do believe. Now there is a microphone on this unit, so you can actually talk and have conversations and things through this once connected. So that's really nice. 1800 nits is what they claim. I don't have a way to really test that. The diopters are in here, which go to 0 to 5. Optical display, field of view is 43 degrees. The contrast ratio is 100,000 to 1. The resolution, you do get two 1080p displays, 60 hertz refresh rate, which is really good. There is a physical screen on-off button up here. And then here's the connectivity, which we'll talk about a little bit more. It's Android phones, Type-C, DisplayPort, and OTG. It has to have an OTG port. It has to support that. I have a Google Pixel Pro, the newest one, and they do not support that. So I have a tablet that I have to use to view these through, which to me defeats the whole purpose, because the purpose to me is being as minimalist as possible, like having everything housed in here, and you'll always have your phone on you. So you just pull this thing out and connect it to your phone and view whatever's on there. To me is the absolute dream way to do this. Unfortunately, I can't do it because Google wants you to Chromecast everything. Now you can get a rechargeable wireless box that you can connect the USB Type-C port into and then cast your stuff to that little rechargeable box. But I think that's like over $100, which is crazy because this is already expensive. How much is this thing? It looks like it's $480. which to me is cuckoo. Like, that price is out of this world, insanely dumb. It does show the compatible devices, so it tries to give you a heads up about what will work with it. Samsung's seem to work really well with it, and so does OnePlus. Samsung with the DeX, that if you can do DeX, the Flip, the new Samsung Flip does not support DeX, and it probably will not support these glasses either. Google doesn't, so it's going to take technology to catch up, because the box that comes with this that's rechargeable is too big. It's not even going to fit in this case. So to me, I don't want it. And the workaround to get it to work with your Google device is actually get, I can't remember the brand name it has to be, but then you download that brand app, Star something. But it's basically an external video card. So you have an external video card. Then you have an adapter that will go from HDMI to USB Type-C input into that, then to the glasses. So then you have this brick of things that you can zip up, but they will fit in this. It should fit in there. But that's expensive as well. You're looking at, I don't know, $60, $70 for all the accessories that you're going to need to get that, and you have to download an app that recognizes that external video drive or something and sends the image to that, and then it decodes it and sends it back out through to the Type-C to your glasses. So it's very unnecessary and annoying that you have to do all these extra things to get it to work with a Google Pixel. But if you have, I'll leave a link to this, so if you have a compatible device, it's going to work fantastic for you. And I highly recommend that you check it out if you got that extra cash to spend. But that's insane. You could buy like a new tablet or something for that price. So pick your poison. I don't think this, to me, replaces the functionality of a tablet. This is just something pretty neat to lay down in bed with, or maybe have on an airplane so that you can still interact with a stewardess or something and look like this and interact with people. Whatever, but I'll show you the display right quick. There's an app that comes with it. The app doesn't work on any of my devices. It's supposed to turn your phone into a trackpad, so that basically you put this on, the app will turn on, and then you have a trackpad. I was able to update the firmware through it, which was pretty crazy to the glasses, so I did update the firmware. But to me, it's just hooking up the tablet, and then it just mirrors the image up in the glasses, and that's it. All the extra little bells and whistles, for me, didn't work. It just basically reproduces the image that I see down here, and that's it. So gather your expectations correctly. If you want something like this, spend that dough. It's expensive. Just now for fun to connect it to my Android device, and it is actually doing an update right now as we speak through the Rokid app, the Rokid Air app. So it will handle, like this Google Pixel Pro 6 will do the firmware upgrades to the glasses. It just will not transmit an image through it. So I think that's just, they want to use Chromecast, you know. I think that's the idea behind it. But it's a pro phone, so like if you want to mirror your image for productivity to just one of those laptops that's just a display with a keyboard made for your phone to plug in, they should offer that. So I think that's a big fail on Google's part. But this is what the cord looks like. It doesn't pull on one side or it doesn't feel goofy with those pads back here. It feels really good with that little elbow that comes down, that runs down. Everything feels comfortable with this headset on. It's just not working with my phone. That's annoying. And also, just so you know, you can connect this to PS5, PS4, new generation, old generations of Xbox, Switch, your desktop, laptop, computers, and things of that nature. You can do that. So if you want to do something productivity level, like where you're kind of, I don't know, if it was just wireless, we're one step away. One more step. This is where this is going to be built into up here, and this isn't going to be needed. And then the phone, all of your phones will work, all your computers and stuff like that will be able to send a signal. We're one step away. This is that bridge that's going to bridge us over to full, complete, all-out visual duplication. Now I just plugged this directly into my laptop and it will duplicate out the image, no problem. It did it via the USB-C power port on my laptop. I have two ports. One's just for transmitting data back and forth, and one will handle power. So the one that I usually charge the laptop with will actually handle these glasses. And I hope you can see the desktop image there, and it just reflects it back to you. There's the image from the top, and then it's just going to reflect it back to you, and your field of view is small. Let's see. That's why, I mean, this is the image that's floating out in space right now. It's bright. That 1800 nits, I believe, is pretty doggone accurate. It loses some sharpness on the edges, barely, but the image itself inside is sharp. You'll just have to take my word for it. And it floats everywhere my head goes. Tilts, it floats. It's right here. This is the exact image height. So if I'm sitting on a couch, it's about 120 inch projection screen, because I have one of those. So if I'm sitting over there watching it, it's about 100 inch. I'd say for me, it's about 100 inch comfortable viewing. So that's what you're getting, about 100 inch TV in front of you that you can watch comfortably. This is very comfortable. No issues. Sharp. I can read all the text on the screen, but it's borderline getting cut off. Like right here at the bottom of this lens, this is the corners of the screen that I see, and that's kind of why I want to automatically want to look at the bottom. Like it's just right there. If they couldn't push this any bigger, this screen, with this size glasses in here, because you're just not seeing it. But it's close. I mean, it's still comfortable. And watching a movie is good on this. And you can I can see through this image in the glasses and read the text on the computer screen. I can. But then when I look away, the shaded lens, if I'm looking out into a room, it makes the image inside the glasses stand out. So they've done a good job designing all this. It just needs to not have a cable. I'm running the new Windows operating system on the laptop, checking it out. But yeah, okay. So plugging this guy in, boom, to the Samsung tablet, of course, and it automatically pops up as well. And so I get an automatic image. Let me see. I'm going to try my best. You can see the image. The image will really stand out there. See, there's a little Batman image. It's my wallpaper. But to view it through here, this is the difficult part, I think, is getting this thing to try to give you an image. And I don't think you're really going to see an image. You're just going to have to take my word for it. And then you get full action. You know, you can set up your movie and then have this sitting on your nightstand or whatever if you want to, the tablet, and actually lay down and just watch a movie. And it looks great, like in pitch black. The image looks good. It's sharp. The text is readable. Like everything is sharp. That's why I don't really think you need 4K with this. I think they're able to pull off a good, sharp, crystal clear image in this 1080p. It looks good. I just wish it didn't have a cable and it had Chromecast like built into here. But then then it probably wouldn't be as comfortable up here because the power source would have to be there, the Chromecast, the Wi-Fi, all this junk would have to be in here at that point, and then it turns into Oculus Go, I guess. I don't know, but right now it's cool. If it really worked with my phone, it'd be fantastic for travel. And it wouldn't bother me at all there's a cable going to it. To be honest, it's just annoying that it doesn't work with my phone, and what I have to buy to do it makes a brick like this, what I would have to buy, the accessories. But it would, there is real estate in here, and it would fit in the pouch as well, just so you know. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of it in a nutshell. If you've got that money to spend, I really feel like a good sweet spot for it, which I don't know if it could ever get there, but would be like $199. Because once you push it farther, just get the Oculus Go 2 or whatever the new one is at that point, but then you lose your interaction with the outside. It's a rock and a hard space right now to be in with this because there's not a lot of players in the game that we can access in the United States. There's some foreign players for sure, But over here, there's not much option. So I guess they can charge whatever they want to get it over here to us. But that's where we're at with this. It's there. It's there. Just if it was compatible with every single device via some kind of wireless connection that is included. Like if this was just a rechargeable little brick unit here on the end of this, or snap, just something smaller than what they offer that you buy that's made by someone else, because that brick is too huge. So make sure to explode on that subscribe button and ding that on so you get notified of the next product that I have to review. I've got 3 more sitting over there that are sweet products that I can't wait to dive up into. And one of them is going to be tomorrow. See ya.